good session?
Yeah, it's enough for a good session. Have you read the notes that I sent you already?
I
Yeah.
skimmed it. I
So
haven't
yeah, those
read
are the things
all
I
the way
would have
through.
done differently, and I'm gonna explain it now.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just share my screen real quick. Share screen. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put this on pre-explit. Okay, reducing the dawn is good here. And then for the opponent, they could only search. That makes sense. Okay, here, they swing 5k. There is actually an argument to go for the Mamaragan here, because you would imagine that you don't need more than one Mamaragan in your game, because usually what it comes up to is you're gonna like both play Rosi for a bit, and then at some point, like there's like one turn window, then you could go Saka Mama, and then basically like for the rest of the game, the Saka that you're gonna resolve as an event is one. So when you have two of them, it's actually pretty free to use it as a counter. And when you swing 5, you could like considering using the Mama when you have two of them. Because like for the rest of the game, they're gonna swing a lot of 6, so it's pretty rare that they swing 5. I would Mamaragan this, but even if you don't, it's alright. So here you have the stage, you get to play your first character. Yeah, getting the Rosi Searcher is good because you want to find as many 6 costs as possible. Okay, that's amazing. I would block Mama here, but even if you don't, it's alright. Okay, amazing, amazing. Okay, so here, extremely important, and I've seen you make this mistake multiple times. That is, like when you're in a situation like this where you have a blocker on board, you want to swing with your leader first, because like you swing with your leader first, and then in case they go for the free block, you could swing 6k leader. But if they don't go for the free block, they counter from hand, you get to keep your blocker. And then this blocker right there is gonna save you 1k counter the next turn. So it's very important that you swing with your leader first, not like this.
Okay.
Yeah. And also here, I would play the Rosi Searcher because why not? Swinging the 6k does not matter that much because like you're still getting a card from them, and like even if they don't have a 2k, right, they can just take, no problem. Okay, so they're playing well here. They're swinging 8k first, so you can take this and then free block the leader swing. Reblow is not a thing now because -2 Dawn like hurts too much. Like I mean, it's not even the Dawn. Like if they play anything other than Rosie Law, it's good for you, even if it's the Reblow. Okay, so here, uh, I would go with the 8k first. So the thing with going 8k is that it is not possible for them to free block the 8k, right? So you are always getting something off the 8k. So whenever you have the Rosie Law on board, you just swing 8k at them in the mirror. The only exception is when the split can actually kill you, and you should actually be doing this calculation every single turn. That is, you calculate what the maximum split is when they go for lethal. So the way they would go for lethal is they would go A, and then if you take both, they would go 10. Or if you counter one of them, they will split with the searcher, meaning they would go maybe 6-6. So if you can counter out of 8-8, 6-6, you can attack with everything basically. And yeah, no, that's definitely possible with your hand. So you can attack with everything, but you would swing the 8k first because it's always gonna get something. And then after the AK, let's say the blocker is still up, you'll swing 5 with lead. You swing with leader first, and then if they counter from hand, you don't have to swing this, which will save you 1k counter next turn.
Gotcha. Okay, now that makes sense.
Okay. So here they swing 5k first. Okay. The reason they swing 5k first, right? They're playing well, by the way, is that if they swing both of these, they might die to your split here. Because next turn your split is what? You're gonna go 8, 8, 8, 8. They might die to that if they swing both. So they have to think twice before swinging now. So starting with the 5 is definitely okay. And then, yeah, countering is also okay. And then here I would just block and then 1k. Spending on Mama is also fine here.
So spinning a mama here, even though it's because I don't have Sokka, right?
Yeah. And then, I mean, it's not even because you have the Rosi Law next turn. So
So
it's pretty
I
far away
only
from
think
your Saka turn. And,
okay.
yeah, they are pretty low already. So it's not likely that you would use the Mamaragan, like, for resting the blocker. But, like you imagine that after this turn, like the turn after, you're not gonna be below 6 down anymore. So yeah, like just use it while you still can, because like seeing the extra card is quite good for you, because that will make you like make that better decisions. So here you would definitely swing with the 8k first, because for the same reason. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, swing both of the 8k first. That's amazing. Okay, and then you swing 7 first with the blocker. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, the reason you could do this is because you don't die when they split, right? Because you have too many counters in hand. So if you cannot die to that split, you can swing with everything. So 5k here is alright. Yeah, just give 1k. And then here, I would go block and then 1k, maybe the Mamaragan here. Reason why is that they may not swing these. In fact, it's extremely unlikely that they will swing this. So you need to get the block while you still can. Now you have to block 1k. There's no way to swing that. You want to keep exactly enough blocker for you to survive and then swing everything else. So I guess they don't die to your split, even if they swing the ball. Yeah. So you would imagine in their hand there's enough counter to survive your split, which is gonna be 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9. 8, 8, 8, 9, 9. That's your split. They have enough counter to survive that. So they could counter 8, 8, 8 from hand, basically. That's the read they give you. If they are good. Which I believe they are good because they are playing quite well so far. So starting with the 8 is definitely correct. And then you just have to calculate, like, how are you gonna not die to the backswing? So next turn, what are they gonna do? So, okay, you want to do this calculation every single turn in the mirror. That is, what is the split? So the split here, they will have 8 down to work with. The way they will go for lethal is they will go 8, 8, 8, and then they would go 7, and then they would still have 7 down to work with, so that they could go 7, 7 again. Or if if you are 0 life at any point, they would jam. That's how they should split. And like, this is like basic fundamental, and if you're not sure about how to calculate that, I suggest you go to this website, optcglab.com. Amazing website. So the way you use this, so let's say you have one blocker, one life. You have one blocker, one life with I don't know how many hand, and then they're gonna have 5k, 6k. That's the character they have, and this is gonna give you the best split that they can do. Like if you're a experienced player, you can tell without looking at this website, but you can check your answer basically with this website because it's like it will brute force every single situation, like you counter, don't counter, anything like that, and then it will just give you the best attack sequence with the results. So yeah, while they're calculating,
So what I'm thinking is, what I usually do is I add up all of it and then divide.
yeah, but
So
that is not usually correct. Um,
Kobe.
because yeah, they don't necessarily split into Kobe, and then like it also depends on the way you counter because like when you're at zero life, obviously they would not like attach to Kobe, they would just jam. So yeah, you need to account of all the calculations. So it's really good fundamental or it's taking forever, it's fine. Um but yeah, that's how they would go for Leto. They would go A because that's the biggest swing, and then they would split between like however character are remained. So here, can you counter out of 777 with the bossa? So you're gonna take the triple A with you're gonna take two of the 8 with life, and then you'll counter one of the 8, right? With this. And then you'll counter 7 with this. And then yeah, you might die here. If you only
Oh,
have
if
one
I get.
blocker. Yeah, so if you don't
Oh, I see.
swing
I see.
this law, you would not have died. Because to get past this law, they're gonna have to spend at least 2 dawn, meaning the Gum Gum Lightning, or 3 dawn in the form of Drake. So in that way you don't die. So here, um okay, because like the way it works is that um you win if you survive this turn, no matter what, right? Because even if they try to play for one more turn, with how big the board you are, like you're gonna try and kill him, and he would either like straight up die, or they would have to give up the Rosi blocker. So you win if you get to your next turn. There is no point in swinging the law in this situation because you could die. It's not a guaranteed survive. So the way you need to think about this is what if they have double lightning, right? They have double lightning and then 4 dawn to split with. They're gonna go 8, 8, 8, 7, 8, most likely. Okay. And then with double lightning and 8, 8, 8, 7, 8, you do not guarantee counter everything. So even if you leave the law up, you don't guarantee counter everything. But you should definitely leave the law up because then you won't die to 1 lightning. You die to 2
Yeah.
lightning, but you always die to 2 lightning. Come on. So yeah. And this problem is there for the second game as well. And then you can see for the second game, I have a lot more notes because you made some really critical mistake here. You see I have 3-star here. So let's look at the second game. Oh, still going. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, so the best way to split is 7 9 9 9 7 6. That's the best sequence. I mean, yeah, even I don't get that in time. So yeah, yeah, this is a great website.
Oh, why is it 6 at the end?
Okay, because um the way it goes is you have one life, one blocker, right? So let's say you counter the 7k, counter the 9k, counter the second 9k, and then for this 9k right there, if you take, they would put every dawn on leader and jam.
Yeah, I
But
see.
if you counter, they will split between the searcher and the leader. So in this way, they're asking for more counter than an even split between the character and the leader.
Okay, gotcha. And so you don't do this in real time. Like, how do you calculate in real time?
So usually how this work is you're gonna split all the dawn evenly between your good characters. Like the searcher is not a good character, by the way. So you split between all your characters that are 4K or more. Like 4K is a good character already. Because with one dawn, you can ask for 1K more counter, which is basically the same as splitting normally. So anything more than 4K is some good characters. So you're gonna evenly split between your good characters. So in this case, they're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 done. Why is that? Okay, 8 done, 8 done. Sorry, 8 done. And then so it's
Yeah, that's pretty.
8 plus 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. So 8 3 24 30 43. 43 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be 88899. So if they start anything more than 8, it's absolutely incorrect. So I would just assume they swing the 8 first, and then they will split with whatever that is left. That's the easier way, because you get all these free 8s out of the way, basically.
And so that's how I calculate too. But I don't calculate for the small searcher.
Yeah, I mean that's more advanced stuff. So like if you get a rough idea, it's good enough, because all your decision point is, do you want to swing the blocker,
Yeah,
right?
I see.
And for that matter, you just need to calculate if you die or no die. If you die, your blocker stay up. If you don't die, then you can swing, basically. And
Gotcha.
you want to calculate like the scenario of 1 lightning and 2 lightning, and see like how much do you want to play around that. So yeah, the way they can get past your blocker, there's 3 way. One is lightning, one is the Drake, one is the Mamaragan, and another one is the flame split, whatever that card is called. Wait, do you know that card?
Yeah, the KO
No, 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 no,
to
no, 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 no.
the counter card.
No, this one. Okay, it's gonna give something 1K and then rest a 4 cost character. So it's like 0 cost, rest a 4 cost character.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I haven't seen many people play that.
I mean, it's gaining popularity right now in Rosi list, because like the Japanese love it. I also love it. Like the only bad thing is that it's not searchable, because this is giving your leader 1K power for the whole turn. So against like green blue Luffy, it's extremely good. So in a world where there's a bunch of green blue Luffy, this card goes in the deck, because it base up your leader. Amazing. And it's also not that in all the matchups, because one cost for 1K base up is crazy. And you also get to rest a 4 cost character. Crazy. Okay, yeah, this is a crazy card.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you need
The
to account for that. So yeah, let's say they go flame blaze and then like lightning, did you die? Yeah, something like that. And then like you just need to think about how much you want to play around that, and do you really need the swing here? Because okay, so if the swing is gonna make you end the game one last turn, like one turn earlier, the swing could be worth it. But if in this case, with or without this swing, the game is ending on the same turn, right? You can imagine, right? So yeah, maybe I just leave this up then. Because the game is ending on the same turn, right? So it doesn't matter.
yeah. So could I have actually left up one more
I mean, this game you
Rosie
could have
then?
won. This game you win already if you leave this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is like take it back even a step further. Like, could I have even left up a
The
8K Rosie?
the Rosie? Yeah, okay. If leaving up the AK Rosie help you survive against a certain line, like Flame Blaze into Gum Gum Lightning, if it plays around that and it does not change the turn that you kill them, you can leave this up. But if not if not swinging with the Rosie Law here will make you kill them one turn later, then it's not worth it. That's basically it. You want them to die on the same turn while playing around the most amount of things.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Actually, can you take it back to that scene when
Yeah,
It
where
was like right
you swing your
before.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I left up, uh, so if I left up the one Rosi, one Law, and played a Borsa, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so in your
So that would
hand,
be
you can counter out of 2 swings for sure, and maybe a free swing if you're lucky with your life. So you can immediately take away 2 swings, and then you're gonna block 1 swing with the life, so you can take away 3 swings. And then yeah, maybe you do need maybe you do need free blocker up because I think they die on the same turn. Yeah, free blocker up is better, I think. Yeah, I think I will stop there. Yeah, after they
how
counter, I will stop there, I think.
so
Oh,
how did you calculate whether he would die on the same turn with just this or not?
um, I mean, not
Like
necessarily die, but like you secure the game. Oh, actually though,
use one
so
life.
let's say you stop swinging here, and then they actually play a Borsa. Do you have guaranteed kill next turn? No, right?
If he leaves everything standing, then no.
Yeah. So I think you definitely swing the 8k then. Because 8k is a good swing. 8k for 8k, you're either gonna get the blocker or you're gonna get 2 cards. Both of these will like speed up the game very much. So 8k is almost always worth. And then this 6k swing is like whatever because like 1 card is just not worth the
Yeah.
risk. Because if you don't leave up this blocker, you risk dying to a certain card in their hand. But if you swing with this, you're only getting 1 card out of their hand. So it's basically not worth it because you die to an extra card, like extra combination of card. So yeah, you basically always leave this law up in this situation, I think. Like even without like all the calculation, you can just feel it. Like you can feel it, there's a certain line that could kill you already. So yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so this hand should be a keep, okay. Even with no stage. Because with the Kobe, there's a potential they could get the stage. So it's okay to keep. And then here, getting the Rosi searcher is amazing because you want to find as much Rosi as possible. And then this order probably does not matter, but woman law on top is good practice. Okay. Oh, they pick up the promo law. So I'm gonna imagine there's no other law in the search. Okay, so here you should definitely play the Rosi searcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no point in swinging 6. You just want to find your stuff as soon as possible. Because like next turn, they could have what? They could have played a 6k blocker, and in that case, you may want to swing 6 with your leader. And then this Rosi searcher can find you the law that you need, and you may not have done for that next turn. So, but I guess in this case it doesn't matter. Yeah, because there's nothing that you could play. Like even no, I think swing 6 is okay, but I think you should Rosie Searcher first because there's a case you swing 7. Like let's say you have nothing to do, you could swing 7. Okay, now this will get out of the formula with if one side missed the stage and you have to improvise, but I believe it got fixed later. So here, I would go for Mamaragan.
Okay. Yeah, I tunneled on Sakamama, but yeah, I see what you mean now.
But
That helps me
keeping the
beat
Mama
it.
is also alright. Okay, oh, amazing, alright. Because like the Sakamama is like, it is a good line when they like leave up one less blocker than they need to. but it doesn't come out. It doesn't come up that much basically. And then this one extra card could matter more than your Saka turn, I feel like. Okay, so you're gonna find the stage here. Amazing. You're gonna pick up the stage, but this turn you cannot play around the effect. But neither can they because they don't have stage. Yet. You need to swing 5k first, but it's alright. Like, cause
Oh, he had the blocker.
yeah, no, like there's a chance that they like for some reason forgot to block because you still have 5 up, they don't know what you do. So you like sometimes like newer players they will make this mistake, and that's how you win against lower skill players. But obviously your opponent here is good. They know you have to play the Rosi Law, so you cannot swing bigger. And then okay, I believe this is another okay. You always free block this. Because if you don't free block this, this is gonna stay up. This is like your mistake last game, but like in reverse. Now you're not taking the free block. So if you take the free block, then for them to touch you, they need to rest the law, which means they would lose 1k counter for the next turn. But then if you just counter this, then they get to have this 1k counter for free next turn. So you have to free block here. You're not even looking for any important cards, so you should just free block. Because you need to remember that the blocker, like any blocker that is bigger than 5k, has value just by standing there. So you want them to rest. And you're taking anyway.
Yeah,
so
I think I remember that afterwards. Yeah.
And then here you definitely play the stage. Okay, starting AK is good. Okay, play the stage. Grab the copy, amazing. Oh, okay, so for here, so here you're gonna use the 1 Dawn, right? Regardless. Like you're gonna stage regardless, right? And then in your hand, there's a pretty easy discard in your hand. So what I would do here is I would stage effect first, and then pitch this, like see what we draw, and then before we search, because the searching is a harder decision. So you want some extra information before you make that hard decision. So I will stage here first, and then play the other stage. But like, let's say your hand is like all good cards, then the order would reverse, because like deciding between which good card to pitch is the harder decision. You want to leave the harder decision for last, because you want to get some information before making the hard decision. Probably I love you. Okay.
I should have put stage there.
Yeah. But I think yeah, that actually matters. Yeah. Okay, so here now there is an argument to get 0 Dawn, but it's not worth it at this. I mean, okay, there's argument to so you would play stage, reduce the Dawn, and then play another stage, and then you would reduce that Dawn, and then you play the Rosi Law, and then you reduce that Dawn, so you're back to free basically. And then in that way they cannot get the Rosi effect, like no matter what. But in this case, where you don't have another Rosi Law, it's okay to get the ramp. But if you have another Rosi Law, then you should stay at free Dawn, like with double stage. Yeah, you can think about the line in your head. It's possible to double stage here.
Mm-hmm. Why is he at 4 though?
Because they missed the stage.
Oh, I see. Okay.
They already lead the effect and staged, but Oh, actually though, they could just not get the Dawn. So yeah, they could have just not get the Dawn, only get the draw.
So because he ramped, would I want to ramp, assuming that he
No,
doesn't have any
it
Rosi
does not
law?
it does not matter that much. It just means you get the effect for some reason.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But then if you can like ramp, and then even after you ramp, you can go back to free Dawn. That's like one free Dawn to use. So, but you still want to go back to free if you have another Rosi Law. Now, let's say you're running out of Rosi Law, so next turn you could not play Rosi Law anymore. You need to break out of the free Dawn loop because you cannot play Rosi Law anymore. The reason you want to like go back to free Dawn is that you have your best play available, which is the Rosi Law. But if you don't have that anymore, then you want to be on 5 Dawn here. So that next turn you have the Saka Fred. And the thing about having 5 Dawn is that you have the Saka Fred now. So they cannot just go, ooh, swing, swing, swing everything. They could not do that because in that case, you could just punish with the Saka. So they need to leave like some amount of blocker to protect the rested Rosi Law. If you have the Saka Freds there. So they cannot like just swing these anymore. They have to think about it first.
Mhm.
Okay, so here, same thing, same thing. You want to free block first because there's no punishment to your free block. They do not have 7 Dawn. There's no Saka. So we just free block here and then force this to swing. They would play the Rosi Law. And so here, we do not have Rosi Law anymore. So the way I would do this is that I would go AK first. Because AK is always getting something out of them, right? And there's actually no way that um they're gonna go below 7 cards, so your law is not active anymore. So if you go AK, then if they block, you can punish them with your Saka. You go 2k into it, 2k into it, 5k into it, 8k into it, and you basically get more counter than you should in that way. But
Yeah.
then if you like if they just don't block, then they're gonna take massive damage, right? Because not blocking this is very hard. You're swinging 8k here. Oh, they're not even blocking the 5k. Okay, that's kind of... Okay, yeah, you should swing 5 first because Saka punish is real. So, and then you should swing 8-8. Because, okay, this is actually the same way of thinking. So, but it has an extra layer in it now because there's the Saka Fred. So, let's think about your play. So, when you swing the 8k, there's 2 ways you can go. One way is they would block, and you punish them with Saka, good ending. And another way is they would just take, but in that case, so you swing 8k, they would take, and then you swing another 8k. Now if they block, it's amazing, but if they take another, then it's also fine for you because there's still the line of 4+4 here. And in that way, you have 2 blocker, right? So let's say you have 2 blocker, and then they're gonna go Saka to reduce your Rosi Law. Saka Mamaragan even. Even in that case, you could protect your Rosi Law, or you could force the AK to turn because there is absolutely no way that they could kill your Rosi Law with just these characters, right? So
Mhm.
by swinging the Rosi Law, you are forcing them to rest the 6 cost the next turn so that you can punish them back with your Saka. So you're
Uh,
basically playing 2 turns ahead here, but swinging the AK here is extremely good here, and you should do that. So the reason, if you ever lose this game, is gonna be not swinging the AK. If you swing the AK right there, this game would not be close.
I see. I see.
So I think I wrote that down on the notes. You can think about it later.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then here, what you wanna do is you do not give up the blocker so easily because this is like valuable attacker after your Saka, which is probably your play next turn. So here they rest the 6 cost already. So it's guaranteed that you have something to Saka. And then the way Saka works is that it's gonna be a 2k. So every swing you swing at them, they're gonna need a blocker to like counter that. So here, if you just block and then Mamaragan, let's say they Saka you, uh, your Rosi Law will either survive or they will have to rest all their blockers, which means on the next turn they cannot protect their Rosi Law. So by blocking here, you're getting the value of your blocker. And then there's no punishment because Sakai is not a real punishment. You can punish back and still win in that exchange. But if you're giving up a blocker here, they are gaining stuff. And this will basically like never get value, right? If you're playing like this. Because they will just not swing these. Also, like, these should not be standing at the first place. But let's say it's standing for some reason. You should just block.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you should definitely block 1k here because even Saka, they need to rest whole block to kill the rested Rosie. But here, again, you will swing 8k first, probably. Which I think you did. Yeah, that is amazing. Hmm. Yeah. And then I think the Rosie is good. It's fine. Because you're not dying yet. Okay, pitching the Saka is okay because like yeah, you don't really need the Saka now. They are at like 1 life already. Their leader is weaker than their character, so yeah, going face is usually better now. And here, oh, okay, so here, you do not want to stage here because it's actually important that on the next turn you be on 9 Dawn. Because let's think about what the stage achieved here is it's gonna filter out a break, but you actually don't need this filter to survive your next turn, right? Next turn you don't die no matter what. So by holding on to the stage, next turn you will have access to 1 more Dawn, meaning you will be at 9 Dawn. And at 9 Dawn, there's some funny thing you could do. One thing you could do is you could go Borsa plus the Rosie law, or you could go Borsa plus some of the focus law while having 2 Dawn to either attack or for counter event, because here they will most likely have some 6k blocker up. So if you swing 5, it's just gonna get 3 blocks. So most likely you would want to swing 6 with your leader, but it's also possible that you draw another counter event. So the Dawn here matters. And you want that 1 Dawn, and you don't need the filter immediately. So I would not stage here.
Okay.
Okay, they're gonna this is extremely weak play from their side, so I guess you're winning already. Okay, so here, countering the 5k is okay because you might want to counter out of the 8k. I would block first because there's no punishment for blocking. There's no guarantee that they will swing at you anymore. So when you can get the block value, you want to get it first. Because the blocker can still get value when they are up. So yeah, they don't necessarily have a second swing, so you should block first. But they swing the second one anyway, so you can block now.
That started 9 there.
No. Starting 9 is 100% incorrect because you can still split with your searcher. You always go for 8 here. That is always correct. Going anything other than 9, they will snap tick. Snap tick. Don't even think about it. They will snap tick. Always. So here, yeah, it probably does not matter what you do now as long as you don't die next turn. So yeah, this is a good play. Okay, for the effect, I will throw Bossa here because you're not using it. And 2k is bigger than 1k.
Yeah, I don't know why I chose that one.
But yeah, it does not matter anymore. They cannot kill you.
I actually died here. I didn't foresee it. I didn't calculate for
Oh, really?
maybe I won off.
You know, but yeah, it does not matter after this point. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then okay, we can play the enel game now.
Okay.
So okay.
Can you give me like 2 minutes real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I just use the restroom quick. Bye.
Yeah, sure. Okay, while he's in the washroom, this is just a generic enel list. And fairy is good in this meta because it's good against teach, where their dog kill is gonna blow up your 1 cost, and with the fairy you can protect your 1 cost. And with the fairy, you could also pump your enel so it doesn't get stunned by Fasco or the Perona from Nami. So fairy is just extremely good in this meta, and it's a 2k also, so it's good against Goofy because Goofy is gonna swing 6. So yeah, that's basically it. Free Gamma, because Gamma is extremely important against Teach or Nami, because you want to like literally kill everything. That's the way you win. So yeah, that's the list. Like this random one off, I think does not matter. As long as you are playing some decent card in your deck and you play well, I think you're gonna do well. You could probably mess with this, but I don't recommend messing with the Weenie Kang because I like 14 a bit. Yeah, if you go to 15, you're gonna cut one of these cards. But if you go 13, it's like a little too little because you actually need a bunch of Weenies in the mirror and against Goofy. So yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright. I'm gonna host a private lobby. Okay, send the code to you. Alright, so do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first since that's
Okay, I'll go second then.
preferred, and then
So the way enel want to play this is they want to play multiple 6 cards, and then with the weenies and 6 cards, I think it's good enough to keep for me. I don't know about your hand, so you do you.
I share my screen just in case.
Alright.
So here, the most important in this matchup, from what I
This
recall,
is
is
okay to keep because you're not playing anything on your free down turn because enel will stay at 1, and then what you want to do is on 5 dawn, you need to play Rosi Law, and you need to have the weenies to play on your first 2 turns. So this is perfect hand. It's very likely that you find the Rosi. Okay, amazing. And here, I want to end the turn with 1 dawn. Oh my god, what is this? I guess it's the Gamma. And then I need to reduce the dawn because I don't have other cards. Okay.
here. Just start off with Kobe, right?
Yeah. You could just play all the searcher you have.
He gets
Yeah. Extra weenies is extremely good. Oh, but here, I would take the Bossa, actually. Because you need all 4 Bossa in this matchup. But it's fine, it's fine. The Rosi searcher is also okay, because you get the extra body, which could come up. But here, you already see the sign that I don't have, like, weenies. Because if I had a weenies that will reduce dawn, I would just play it. If I had a second pudding, I would also just play it. So you already have to tell that I don't have any weenies.
Okay.
So yeah, the Bossa is definitely the better take here, but this is okay.
That bot deck 2 already.
Yeah, of course.
Swing 6.
I'll take the first hit.
And you don't like starving, right?
Yeah, I don't like starving. I will swing. Because
Okay.
by starving, you are losing to some extra play. Like if you starve and they actually don't run out of NL, you're extra cooked.
Okay. Here, is it just take?
So
Or mama?
I would mama this, definitely. It's free. So on this turn, I want to end the turn with 3 dawn. I'll actually get max dawn here. Because I have the Frankie. And then I'll actually throw the Gamma Knife, because I can always pick it back up with Senor Pink. And then I need to reduce 1 dawn here. With the Fairy, I guess. Okay, and I should be good.
Here, swing 5, play Rosie? Or swing 6, play Rosie?
I
Actually, no,
mean, it does not matter that much, but if you can swing bigger, you swing bigger.
Okay.
So here as and now, I would just take the first 2 hit no matter what, because when I have the combo, I always win. The third life, I will think about a bit. It's not possible for me to play around the 4-cost store anymore, so. So then, what I would do is I would swing 5. Maybe you don't block. Try and guess what I would do this turn. Guess what I would do this turn. Yeah. Just guess.
So I know you're not gonna enel.
Yeah.
I guess actually you could enel.
Yes, I am going to enel. That's the only good play I have. So yeah. By free blocking here, you are forcing my Frankie to swing if I want to touch you. So yeah, free block is very good here. And then I'm gonna play the enel. I want to look for exactly this. Amazing. And then I will pitch the it's a tough one. I don't need that much NL, do I? Okay, it's fine. And then I actually want to end the turn with free dawn again. So what I'm gonna do is fuck, what do we do? I like this one though. But I also like the mama. But yeah, no, I think it's just this one. Okay, rest your stuff for fun. And then I pass. Because if I end the turn with 4 Dawn, it's possible that you're gonna go stage, leader effect, and then you still get the effect. I don't want you to get the effect.
Here, I want to Kobe search first. See if I can get another Rosie. I did not. I get the stage. The Rosie.
So here I will start thinking about countering because this is just 1k counter, and if I don't counter, I would die too soon. So yeah, probably giving... I like the pudding though. I mean, does the Shura come up? Maybe not.
Do you sing Rosie Law here?
Yes,
to play
I will
another
still
one.
play Rosie Law here because when you're gonna play one character, you want to play your best character.
Oh no, I'm saying, should I swing my Rosie Law?
Oh, swing. If you swing, what's the punish?
If you
Uh,
you can, oh,
I
yours
am
is done.
going to Gamma Knife you and then completely cook your Rosie Law because I have 3 swings.
Yeah. So with my other Rosie Law, I can block one, take a life for this. Oh, but then it's gonna die. So then I shouldn't swing with this Rosie Law, right?
Yeah, I would not swing because by not swinging, the way I kill you is by Gamma Knife and then double Elthor, which is not always happening. And then here, there's actually an argument to just not play any searcher. You just 6 Dawn, hard play Rosie Law, and pass. In that way, next turn you're gonna have 8 Dawn, which is nice because you
Oh,
have
I
Saka.
didn't have.
Yeah. So here I'm gonna swing 5 to scare you.
The first one.
And then, can you punish me if I swing the 10? Probably not. If you Saka, actually there is a way you punish me. You go Saka and then Mamaragan. But if you swing both of these next turn, I can kill everything, right? And then maybe okay, I'll go max down and then play another one. And then okay, I'm gonna grab the Gamma. And then I'll pitch the probably the pudding at this point. And I'll leave this standing. I want to stay on 4 Dawn though. So yeah, that's what I do. Okay, 4 Dawn is enough because you're at 7 next turn. And then, okay, if I swing these, you're gonna go. No. And then next turn, I would try and kill both of your Rosilo at once. I would try. Okay.
Here. Let's Saka Mama it.
If you go Sakamama, next turn you're gonna be at 4 Dawn. And if you're at 4 Dawn, meaning next turn you're at 6 Dawn, you cannot double develop, which is quite bad for you.
And I don't guarantee able to
Yeah.
kill
It's not a guarantee kill because I have the blocker up. So but with the hand that is available to you, I think.
Should I Rosie Law, see if I could try to double develop this turn?
I mean, can you? Because the boss art is not the best. So you basically need to
No.
find a 4-cost law. Yeah. But it's risky. So I was thinking if you could like play the Saka and nothing else. That seems like the safer play, because in the case that you did not find another 4-cost law, what's your play gonna be? It's gonna be a single character, and
Yeah, that's bad.
okay, but double develop here is definitely the better play. It's just do you want to take the risk of not having a great turn? I guess okay. Okay, I'm leaning toward just playing the Saka here. Because yeah, that's the safer play, and you know your board is still massive. You have like 3 characters that cannot be dealt with easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
If you're advantageous, then you don't really have to take the risk. So for 5k, I think I just always counter, because if you swing 8-8 and I go down to 0, it's gonna be bad for me.
So you would Saka here.
I would Saka,
Uh,
reduce one of the
not rip.
enel, and then, I mean, do we rest the Rosi Law? I'm leaning towards resting the Rosi Law, because I don't think the enel player, like without the 10k enel, like one of them is 4k anyway. So I don't think they can kill all characters. And like in the enel's perspective, they always want to kill the Saka. Because once the Saka is on board, you're gonna get like one more don every turn, and you also get to use your like minus don event, like, or the discard law freely. So when you have Saka on board, they always need to kill it. So I think there's not much punishment for you to swing the Rosi Law here. I would swing both. Like that would be the play that make me like feel the worst. So I'll always take the first one. And then for this one, it's quite tough for me already, but I guess I'll also take this one because I need some cards in hand. And then you just pass. So here,
interesting.
The I really want to kill your Rosie though. I mean, I'll try. But I do want to draw more cards, and I do want to protect my end now. Because next turn you're gonna be on 8 Dawn, and with 8 Dawn, there's an now available. But I guess I always pick up the Gamma Knife because I need the second one the next turn. But that's for next turn, right? But anyway, this is always happening. Bye bye, Pudding. Thank you for your service. And then I'll go 10k here. Maybe get 2 cards.
that. Is a Rosi or a Mama here?
Probably the mama. Oh, but you want to rest my Frankie, like, potentially, right? But oh no, that's not happening. Because without Saka on board, you basically never resolve mama.
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
It's alright. I'll just swing like one time less. So let's say I'm gonna swing 6k to your face. Now I'm not doing it.
Okay, yeah, then yeah, I just give
Yeah,
2k
you
for
give it 2k,
it.
yeah. So then, since you haven't used the leader effect yet, I don't think I'm killing the Rosie now. So now I'm just gonna swing face. I go 8 into face. And then I will play the on. And then I need to think about if I want to swing the Frankie or not. And if I swing the Frankie and then you like go Flame Blaze me, and then you have 8 Dawn to work with. Uh, mm, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 8, 8. 7, 8. I guess I'm okay. So I'm gonna swing the 5 also to get an extra card. So I want to cycle this as well. I guess, yeah. Yeah, I will cycle this. Oh wait. Oh no, I don't cycle this because the next turn I can double reduce and then stun one of them. Yeah, I don't cycle this. Because I don't die anyway. It's fine.
What should I counter with here for... Do I want to keep the Rosie to dig
I
for...
don't think you need the Searcher. I don't think you have Dawn to play the Searcher anymore.
Swing.
So yeah, I will enter. And then from here, your best bet is to double develop and then push with everything else. And then hopefully you win the race. That's the way you should play.
So here I'm thinking I should swing 5 at the Frankie instead of your leader.
Yeah, because that will force like a real counter from me.
Yeah.
Then it's probably Borsa discard law this turn. And then for the turn after, just keep playing like double characters. So here, if I take this, I could easily die if I take this. And I don't believe that you rest your second character. But okay, you know what? I'll block. This event in my hand is quite important. Okay.
I should have played Law before I swung 8 there.
I mean, yeah, because I could have gave 2 cards, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what you rip. That's quite bad. Oh, swing the second one as well. That's rough. Oh yeah. That's good. Yep. So now I'm gonna need to find a way to survive, which I don't think is a problem. This is going here, I think. 2 hand or 1 life is both okay for me. Blocker is also okay for me. There's only good thing that could happen from this. there's the effects. So, mm, so from here, I guess I'm gonna grab back the Mamaragan. Down. And then I'll Mamaragan the law. See how it goes. Mm, and then I'm gonna swing 4 into here because it's fun. It might be better to grab the Gamma Knife to maybe kill the Rosi Law, but eh. Okay, fair enough. Right. Oh, fair enough. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Wait, I can cycle. If I draw the key 10, it's good. Okay, that's not. Yeah, I don't know, man. Do I die?
So
That's too many blocker for me to handle. Maybe I should grab back the Gamma Knife, maybe. But even then, you'll just skip the blocker, I guess. So this is always a take, I feel like. Oh wait, there's the Mamaragan, right? Yeah, I blocked it. Oh, another 9. So if I take this, you're gonna go 11, and it would be bad for me, so I'll just try and do this. And then basically I'll try
yeah,
to kill you the turn after.
that.
I mean, you just find Bossa now, right?
Yeah. I should not be swinging 9 there. I should be swinging 8.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Which is rude.
Because you can go Searcher off the Searcher. Oh, yeah. Or you could play like the female law to heal, but I don't think that matters. Yeah, no, female law is not good enough. You need the Bossa here, basically.
So look for.
You just
So
go.
stage look for Borsa.
Can you still
And
play
Rosie
Bossa
won't be
after
enough,
stage?
right?
No, right? You don't have enough done.
So I think it'd be Rosie here.
Yeah, it should be Rosie here, and then hopefully you draw into like a ILP or something. But I'm at 4 down. Oh, you don't draw. I'm at 5 down. So yeah. So here, if I don't count it, I mean, if you're going for lethal here, you go 6/6 with your leader and searcher, right?
Yeah, but I don't feel too good with that.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Wait, that's kind of crazy with my top deck. I have to do
Okay,
this
yeah, I
first.
definitely screwed up my swings at the end of there. Damn.
Giving one life is basically the same as like the blocker dying, so it does not matter that much. So here I will just go 7.
Yeah, good.
9, 10, 10. What do I go 7? Or if I go, okay, you still have the leader effect. I guess 9, 10, 10 is my best bet then, because I don't have any more cards, and I cannot pivot really.
Damn.
But it
I
was
took that
close though.
7.
Okay, if you have the bossa here, I would have lost, I think. Okay, okay, so it was the mistake of not taking the bossa instead of your Rosi Searcher. It was definitely there. So
Oh.
this is a winnable game actually for you. So yeah.
And I think I don't ever start 9 there. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think 8 this. But if you're going for lethal there, right? You could go 6-6 with your leader and Searcher. Like if that's the
Yeah.
way you wanna go. But I guess 5-7 is also okay because when I take the 5, you can jam with the 7, and I need perfect counter in hand. So yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I think that's it. You can think about the game plan like at home, and then we'll continue next session because it's gonna take some time for you to take that.
Yeah, for